Hey there, it's Aaron, and it is July 4th, 2015, and wow, has it been a while since I've uploaded something on YouTube. Uh, I did just upload me going through all my records that I got from whenever the last time I uploaded a video, which was April up until June when that video was recorded. So, and I said in the description of the first part that I would get right to another vinyl update. This is going to be stuff from, what is it, mid-late June to just yesterday. Right now, I am by myself here. Mom went over to the shore and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to go in alphabetical order here with the vinyl, and then I'll touch upon CD and digital. So, AC/DC Back in Black. This was bought at, what was it? Record Museum. That's the name of the store. Never been there before. Didn't even know of it until probably a year ago. I finally went there. It's a big place, and they sure mean a record museum because the CDs are just an afterthought. They had them like on a little fold-out table and just had them categorized by letter, not by genre. Whereas the vinyl signs hanging up on the wall, from the ceilings going rock, jazz, classical, rap. So this one I got yesterday from Tunes. Big Brother and the Holding Company, Cheap Thrills, twice Janis Joplin's second album. Don't believe me? She's on the back here. This cost me $8. I was very happy to see this. Just a great album. I haven't actually played the vinyl yet. Now, most of the vinyls here that I'm showing you, I have on others. I have on CD or some other format, or I never heard them. I will indicate if I never heard them. But this one I've had for a long, long time on CD. So yeah, great to have one of my favorites. So, what's that? Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare. This was also from the Record Museum with the AC/DC. The Doors, Waiting for the Sun. Got this at Tunes, I believe so. It's not much. Soft Parade. Yeah, bought this back to back with that one. There's that. One record that I forgot in the last video that I actually got earlier with the Monkees records or whatever else. I've talked about these guys before in my, I think I may have, I don't know, but Firesign Theatre, How Can You Be in Two Places at Once When You're Not Anywhere at All? Very long album title. My uncle told me about these guys, and even before then I was looking them up on Rate Your Music and seeing that they were the top result for when it comes to comedy albums, like the highest rated comedy albums. And my uncle just said, you're going to love them. So I listened to this one, and then the next one I'm about to show you, and then their other two and a couple others. And I have to mention, Phil Austin passed away not too long ago. Very sad to hear. So now there's only two of them left, Phil Proctor and David Osman. Peter Bergman died 2012. So yeah, this is the first side scratch is has scratches and it skips a lot. But Nick Danger's in good form here. Doesn't really skip or whatever. But yeah, it was a $1 record. So nice to have. I just found this yesterday with the Big Brother album. Another Firesign Theatre. Don't Crush That Dwarf, Hand Me the Pliers. The idea for this album was it's a guy named an actor named George Tirebiter, and he's watching himself on television. But the other album's about how great America is, which would make a great album to play given that it's the 4th of July today. But and then it has Nick Danger. But the whole idea for this one is that it's a guy just watching himself on TV, and it's just really wacky stuff here. Yeah, great album. I have not heard. I only put the needle on. And I've heard these albums before. I told you, I own the first 4 Firesign Theater albums. Humble Pie, Smokin'. Did I say that right? Smokin'. This was at the Record Museum. Good to have more Humble Pie. Okay, this one's going to surprise some of you. Michael Jackson, Thriller. Yeah, I like Michael Jackson. They make great music. Even a classic rock loving guy like me can appreciate MJ. Yeah, I wanted this one on vinyl. Not as cheap as you would think it is. That would be one of my videos finishing up there. So yeah, this was $5. Pretty good condition. It skips a little on the second side, but yeah. Queen, Sheer Heart Attack. This is my first Queen on vinyl. Yeah, this is a $1 album, but it sounds fine. I think it was made $1 just because there were some smudges on the record and because the cover here is beaten. But it's good. It's good. This one, I have to mention that Chris Squire from Yes passed away just a week ago. So the day that he died was when I went over to Tunes and tried to find some Yes on vinyl, but I couldn't. Instead, I did find this, his one and only solo album, Fish Out of Water. Very, very good album. Cost $2, and yeah. The Skyhooks. Ego is not a dirty word. I've been looking up these guys over the last couple of years. Within the last year, but that's what I meant to say. Just seeing their name pop up as one of the highest rated. Same with Firesign. Instead of comedy, it's glam rock. The album I really wanted was Living in the 70s, but this was at the Record Museum, and I thought, this is a good story. Now, this is the American version, and the last 2 songs on here are songs from their debut, which is Living in the 70s. Those songs being Horror Movie and You Just Like Me Because I'm Good in Bed. So, I got it. Yeah, I'll get Living in the 70s sometime. And I have heard the album online, streaming. It's a good album. They had a lot of catchy songs. And Women in Uniform, great song, which Iron Maiden would cover. So, I have yet to listen to that one. I'm probably going to listen to it right after I'm finished with this video. The Tubes, Remote Control. I don't know if I said before, the last few... yeah, I did make a video of it. The last few vinyl records I transferred when I was in college from my college radio station's vinyl collection were the second, third, fourth, and fifth 2 studio albums, along with their live album, What Do You Want From Live, and then Richard Hell. This is Remote Control. This is their 4th album, and I just saw it and I thought, it'd be great to have. It's a great sounding vinyl record. Tubes, very, very underrated band, and I'm happy to have this at least on some hard format. Everything that I burned to, or that I ripped from the vinyl, I put on CDR. Alright, speaking of Yes and Chris Squire, I did find some Yes vinyl. Close to the Edge, my favorite of theirs. Yeah, great album, one of the great progressive rock albums, greatest progressive rock albums of all time. I think many would agree. This is a reissue from what I can see, from what I saw online, but still, it's the album on vinyl. I'll stick to that one. There is another Yes Vinyl I could show, but I'm going to save that for later. So I'm going to just go to this one, Going for the One. This is also at the Record Museum. Same with Close to the Edge. Don't have this album on any other format. I was just listening to it last night, transferring it, and yeah, this is a good album. Okay, now the one record that I was not showing you was, you probably already saw it when I was holding it, because this is going to lead into the CDs that I have here. Now this should have been with the last series of videos that I uploaded, but I forgot about it because I never listened to it. Tales of Topographic Oceans. This is the back cover. Here's the front. Oops, it's missing. With Alice Cooper, with the $1 Billion Babies and Pearl, Janis Joplin, and a couple of others. This was one I got for myself. I just thought, whoosh, get it. But then I didn't realize that the vinyl was cracked. It's not even. It looks terrible. I'm not gonna show it. So I thought, well, can't listen to it. So I'll just look for it on CD or digital and see how, when I really want to hear it. So once Chris Squire, the day that he passed away, I looked on Amazon and I found a used copy on CD of the album, and there's the size. I was holding it back, but no, there it is. This is the 1994 issue of the album. I've only heard this once so far, and it's a good album. It is very long, considering that 2-disc record. Double album, 4 songs, 1 song per side. Ouch. I mean, they could have shortened it because there are some really good melodies and tunes in here, but I like it for what it is. Yeah, okay. So there's that. Now I'm going into my CDs here. Okay. I was talking about Firesign Theatre. I got their first and fourth albums. I already have their second and third on CD and on vinyl. Here their first and fourth, Waiting for the Electrician or Someone Like Him. And then I Think We're All Bozos on This Bus. And the back is nothing. What do I show first? I'll show this one. No, I'll show this. This one's also going to surprise you. Prince, Purple Rain. I had checked out Purple Rain at the library just because it was there, and the disc cannot play because, well, library DVDs are not very good or taken care of by people. So I went on my Amazon Fire Stick and I got it from Prime digitally on HD. And I watched the movie, and it's a really weird movie. It has a cult following. I mean, it's a very weird how they try to make it a drama, but all the drama is cheesy. But towards the end of the movie, you sort of get a feel for it. If you don't, then you probably hate the movie. So it's just very electrifying. I think that's the best way to describe Purple Rain, and the music is wonderful. I've been listening to some Prince lately, and he's very difficult to listen to, considering that he doesn't want his stuff on YouTube and now streaming media players. He just had his stuff taken down. So I gave in and bought this for $5 on Amazon, and I haven't heard this actual CD. It has the auto rip option. Good album, really good album. There's that. And the last thing, I'm not going to go into this too much. I'm just going to say, to those who are questioning whether this is a bootleg or not, no, it is not. Go on Amazon and go get your own copy. Alright? Frank Zappa, 200 Motels. Yes, it's finally on DVD. DVD on demand service, that is. Yeah. Best version of the movie on DVD. And this is probably the closest we're going to get to an official DVD release. So if you want to get it, go ahead. Alright, just go on Amazon and go buy it. It is a bit pricey though. The movie on demand things tend to be. So, yep, that's about it. So, see y'all later. Bye.